at my notes now, I'm seeing how joy is kind of like an underlying thing for April. So that's maybe that's the intention for April is finding the joy in things. But it's like letting the joy emerge. Oh, look at that. Letting the joy emerge. That is the intention for April. And it connects with the 2025 intention of emerge. Hey, everybody. April is coming up on us fast. Well, technically, 2025 is getting on up out of here. Like, we are already heading into the fourth month of 2025. And I want to talk to you about intentions and my intentions for the month of April. You know, I try to live an intentional life. I am going to drop some links because I think this perfectly aligns with the 30-day intention journal. Don't worry, I'm not going through the whole process of that journal. But it would be something that's probably cool for you to look at. So grab a pencil, grab a paper, and let's get into it. All right, you guys, before we get into anything, you know, I do my housekeeping. If you have done nothing else and you have been enjoying watching my content, please hit the subscribe button. I appreciate those who already have. Y'all know I have been trying to hit 300. I really have. I've been trying to hit 300 subscribers. I'm not sure if I'm going to make it by the end of the month, which hits on a Monday. But you know, it could happen. It could happen. So do me a favor. If you're watching this video and you have not already, please hit subscribe. Please and thank you. All right. So what are my intentions for the month? What are my intentions for April? As you know, I kick off each year with an intention. My intention, excuse me, the pollen is kicking my butt. My intention for 2025 is emerge. Honey, I'm looking to come up from a season of just being pushed down, make myself more apparent, bring myself out. That's how I look at emerge and what is happening this season. And I'm gaining some traction. I am seeing some things coming out, but I definitely see some stuff that I have to work on in regards to that intention during the month of April. Full transparency here. I know you have been watching the videos. You've seen me talking about money, so you know I have kickstarted the year dealing with that. But I've also had some changes going on, child, in my life. I work like 5 million jobs, but my main job, my 9 to 5, as of February 24th, I had to start going back into the office. So that was an adjustment to me. I was already going in the office. Let me clarify that, because I was going in. I was just not going in every day. We were a hybrid schedule. So work from home, go in the office like day. And then I traveled a lot for the job. So I was gone anyway. So it just but being in the office 4 days a week for me, because I work 10-hour days, has been an adjustment. And I've noticed where it's felt like I was losing connection with my intention, and things were starting to shift with me. So I want to take April to get refocused and to get back on track. So that is what I intend to do. My intentions for the month of April are 3 things to kind of help me get back in line with emerging. And I'll be setting goals around them each day. If you have the 30-day intention journal, the way that is set up, is that you basically set your intention for the month. in my case, I'll be setting these three things along with the overall overarching intention, which is emerge. And then each day you have goals, you set goals to kind of help you reach that intention that you set in each of the categories for that month. So, starting things off with relationships, because y'all know I do career, relationships, money. Those are my three areas that I feel like when you set intentions, things kind of line up around those areas. So that's where we are. All right. So my intentions for the month of April, starting off with relationships. For the month of April, I want to connect more. And this is like multi-layered. Being back in the office has definitely brought to the forefront that a lot of my friends, my work friends, moved on to other jobs. So like literally when I started 11 years ago, we had like a group of just Black women. Like we would go to lunch and we were support systems for each other. And it was about like 10 of us in that group. And it was like a core for like, because it was a subgroup with like my friends, my strong friends that, and then we invited people in for like the work group. But I think it's down to only like 2 of us from our core friend group that are still there. And the friend that's left, we both been promoted and stuff, and she's married and she has like a young baby. So we've lost connection, and so I want to start working on connection more with my friends. Also connections with new friends, because the past year has shown me how and I'm saying a lot. Come on, Failure. How I'm on a different wavelength from a lot of my friends. And it's not a bad thing. It's just how life happened. They're in their 40s and they're just now getting married. They have small kids. Whereas if you watch my last video about the empty nest, I have a 17-year-old. She's graduating in May of 2026. So I have actually a lot of free time now. So I have another job. I work at a yoga studio and health and things like that. But I am seeing where, I'm letting my personality emerge. I'm letting myself get out there more, so that I'm interacting with more people. I'm making new friends and I'm working those connections. So I really want to do a deep dive and concentrate on connections, my connections. So, reaching out to my established friends, just kind of seeing, what we can do. And so I can say that I've done my part and I've reached out. I've tried to connect. But also to people that have come in, I feel like I haven't, with my new friends, to be honest, and I don't know if it applies to some of y'all, I feel like I haven't been giving it my all in those friendships because I was still kind of hung up on my old friends. And I really want to be better for that. Because, I do believe that the universe brings people into our lives for a reason. And as we grow, we meet other people, and new people have more insights to bring you. I need that connection. I think we all thrive in community. So I want to be better about that. I'm also going on vacation. It's been a year since I went on a solo vacation by myself. So the beginning of last year is when I went to Puerto Rico. I'm now taking my youngest daughter with me, and we're going to do that for spring break. So we're super excited about that. We have weddings coming up, and I don't know. I want joy to emerge for me. I'm also getting back into my health. I've started back doing strength training twice a week. I want to start going back and doing like yoga and stuff. Being back in the office has thrown me off my schedule. I have seen how that is wrecking my body again, just by the way I've been eating. So I was very intentional yesterday about preparing myself. So connection and joy for relationship. And I'm looking at my notes now. I'm seeing how joy is kind of like an underlying thing for April. So that's maybe that's the intention for April is finding the joy in things, but it's like letting the joy emerge. Oh, look at that. Letting the joy emerge. That is the intention for April. And it connects with the 2025 intention of emerge. You see how stuff just be happening. All right. For career, in the area of career, my intention for April is I want my joy to emerge in regards to my career. See, I wrote that down. March was stressful. Being back in the office, one of the things I did not miss, especially as a Black woman, microaggressions. Okay, can we talk about it? I feel like they were somewhat there when we were virtual, but they're definitely there now that we're back in. Also, the office politics. I feel like it wasn't at the high level as it was in when we were in like the virtual hybrid environment, but now that we're we in this thing every day, the office politics is showing up. And I'll be honest, I let that get to me a little bit. It threw me off. Mentally, I wasn't prepared for it. So March wasn't great. But when I was doing my gratitude journal, and of course, every day, and I've talked to a friend about this, I journal that I'm grateful to have a job because a lot of folks don't have a job. And I really like the work that I do. I love working in communications. It was a job that I literally prayed for. So I'm not going to let somebody steal my joy. I'm not going to let these people steal my joy for my career because this is where I'm supposed to be. So I want the joy to emerge. I want to connect with the joy for what I do. And just double down on that. So I'm going to be writing goals to align with it in April. Okay. Yep. All right. Finally, money. January 1, I was out here talking about none of its brokenness. Okay. We're getting our money together because look, I was praying and I was like, God, now I know we've been talking about money and I've been seeing how you've been aligning the attentions for my career and other things for the past 2 years. What is happening? So I really started out the year getting serious because I was like, we're going to let the good finances emerge in 2025. And God has done his big one with this. So things are happening. Now, what I have noticed in March is that, how Phalia PM Kester acts when I get into black. And I know better, so I got to do better. So I want to, one, institute some no-buy days. I want to let the financial literate Phalia emerge in April. But also, I don't want to be afraid to spend my money either. Now that I'm doing better financially. So I want to connect with the joy of like having something now, being able to do something now, in moderation. So no buy days, recognizing trauma spending and calling it out, but also recognizing the need to treat myself and that I don't have to continue to deny myself because I was denying myself like traumatically for things that I should have gotten. I was like, no, you don't need it. And that was not good either. So I want to get better. I want to get better with it. So again, the joy, we're letting the joy emerge in April. What is your intention for the month of April? Drop a comment. Let me know. Look in the description box for a link to the 30-day intention journal, which is available on Etsy to about April 1st. So watch this video quickly because I'm trying to merge things over to my new website. Until next time, I want you to find a little time to take a break. Bye.